Hi everyone, Carrie Uber Eats driver. I am doing this video as a message for some reason some restaurants or their employees like to procrastinate or not give our orders in a timely fashion. And since everything needs a label nowadays, it's basically order bullying. And today I got order bullied. I was at a McDonald's in Franklin. I got the order at 11:21. I arrived at the restaurant at 11:40. At that point, they were pretty busy, so I didn't expect the order to be ready. And I went in, told them the name, and I said, "Oh, that's right. You guys don't use names, you use numbers." So I gave them the number of the order, and she looked. She goes, "Oh, all right, that's the third one. It'll be a while." And I said, "Okay, no problem." Stepped back in line, like stepped back behind everyone that was already at the counter waiting, and messaged the customer, let them know that it was going to be a little late, that they were busy. Again, no big deal. And, you know, business happens. But what happened is I watched them take care of all the orders in a timely fashion right after that and get the whole counter area inside. No customers. I'm the only one standing there. And after about, I don't know, that only probably took about 5 minutes. So after about a few more minutes, I watched them, play a little slap and tickle and goof around, which, again, I was thinking maybe the order wasn't ready yet. They were waiting for the food to be cooked. So I'm still just, patiently waiting. Well, after about 10 minutes, I started to shoot a video, and I got 5 minutes of footage of them not taking responsibility when I called them out on what was going on. I get called names and told that I'm being condescending, when in reality I never, or in yelling, and that the girl was only 15 years old and to give her a break. I never yelled at the girl. The only words I ever said to the girl was that I was there for the Uber Eats order. And so she knew that I was there for the Uber Eats order. And again, I'm the only one standing in the lobby. There was no other orders coming in at the time. So, I was being pretty patient. And so she procrastinated on making my order, and then it was just silliness. So when I stepped off to the side, and one of the other workers says, "Oh, are you ready to order?" And I said, "No, I've been waiting for an Uber Eats order for quite a while watching you guys, mess around." And I guess a shift manager or one of the managers, there seemed to be a couple of them on, came over and said, "Well, she's only 15, give her a break." And I said, "Okay, I understand, but there's no reason my order shouldn't be done by now." A little more fooling around happened, and she was actually, I did leave out that she was told twice by a manager to make my Uber order before I even started videoing. So 5 minutes again. And instead of the manager stepping in and diffusing the situation, she made it worse by bullying me, by not, again, if I was a customer, if I was a paying customer, if that was my order, they would have never ever have treated me that way as a paying customer. Because I'm an Uber Eats driver or a DoorDasher, they feel that they can prolong our orders sometimes, and it's order bullying. I mean, when it comes right down to it, you're being a bully with my order. You're not doing your job in a timely fashion, and you're stopping and you're slowing and you're not doing what, just so I don't have my order in a timely fashion, so I can't go on and do my job. So you're preventing me from doing my job when you do this. And I might not be your customer at that moment, but I was at the Plainville McDonald's earlier, and in 7 minutes, I was able to order my food, use the restroom, get my order, and leave in 7 minutes for my personal order. So for you to have an order in queue for almost 20 minutes while I was driving there, because you have them in queue when I'm driving, and then to make me wait an additional 15 minutes, again, I understand it was busy at first, but when you were doing all those orders, there was no reason why, at that point, you could have at least done the drinks for my order right after. Or I watched the whole foolishness with drinks. It was quite ridiculous, actually, and I really truly hope when I mention this to McDonald's tomorrow, when I call the manager, they review the footage of what happened there, and they take a step back and at least understand what these employees sometimes do to us. And it's not fair. It really, truly isn't. I mean, I didn't go in there with an attitude. I didn't go in there all rushed. It was a slow time. I was patient. And I left there not feeling very well. And that shouldn't be part of my job. I handle everything usually with a big smile. Most of my customers in my restaurants love me. So I don't know. I just want to bring attention to this order bullying. And it used to happen a lot more in the beginning. It doesn't happen as much now. I mean, like I said, I have one McDonald's in Plainville that 98% of the time when I show up, the order's done and ready, or it's getting done when I show up. And if it's not, there's a reason. And they do the job. And it's the management in the end that is to blame for all this. And I'm sorry this is such a long video, but it's something that needs to be brought to light. Have a great night. Peace out.